What's up, guys? So the Oculus Rift was officially priced and dated today, and Twitter blew up with opinions, and well, most of it was pretty much outrage over the price being $600 US. I mean, when I saw that price, I was pretty shocked because it does seem pretty steep, to be honest. And according to my Twitter timeline, most people seem to feel that way too. But I looked into it a bit, and if you factor in what you're actually getting in the box, then the price actually isn't nearly as bad as you initially think it is. So for those that don't know, $600 doesn't just get you the headset. You get a few other goodies with it as well. For example, unlike Sony's PSVR, the Oculus Rift comes with a built-in microphone and surround sound headset. Now, surround sound headsets can range anywhere from $30 way up to $300 or more, depending on the quality and the brand. But I would guess that the quality of the sound built into the Rift is probably similar to that of a $60 to $70 headset. That's just an assumption, but I think it's pretty safe to say they went with that type of quality. They're not going to go all out and give you like a $300 quality headset in this device. It's probably closer to $60 to $70. You also get an Xbox One wireless controller, which values brand new at about $60. You also get a free game called Lucky's Tale, which is a 3D platformer. I had no clue what that was, so I did some reading on it, and it actually does sound pretty cool. A little childish for my liking, but for anyone who's getting ready to enjoy VR for the very first time, I think it's a pretty good step. It's a pretty good kind of inaugural VR experience. If you don't know anything about it, look it up, do some reading on it. It does sound pretty interesting. On top of that, if you pre-order the device, they're also throwing in a free copy of Eve Valkyrie, which that game looks pretty cool. It's an online multiplayer space shooter. Looks legit, looks like a lot of fun. So the value of those two games together has to be somewhere between $80 to $100, or maybe $40 to $50 each. Not exactly sure, but that's probably what I would value them at. So when you factor in all those things, the overall value of the device at $600 price point seems a little more worth it. Because if you take, $60 for the headset, $60 for the controller, $80 for the two games, or $40 just for one if you don't pre-order, and then the headset itself is only costing you between $400 to $440, and that's probably a lot more along the lines of what people were expecting it to cost anyway. Now, personally, I think they should have the option to buy the headset alone at around $400 due to the fact that a lot of people already have Xbox One controllers and headsets. Now, speaking of headsets, the built-in headset on the Rift is actually removable, so if you want to use your own headset, you are perfectly capable of doing so. But anyways, I just wanted to try to give a little perspective, I guess, to those who are judging the price harshly. I mean, the biggest flaw of this whole thing, in my opinion, is that you need a decently powerful PC to run this thing. Probably something worth at least $1,000 or more, but even then you aren't guaranteed top-notch performance. So, I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, we have no news about the PSVR, which I was hoping to find out the price and release date yesterday at CES, but it looks like we're going to have to wait until GDC, which takes place in early February. But I feel like Sony will price the PSVR very competitively against the Oculus Rift, but it still remains to be known whether or not it will include a headset or any type of control devices or games and so forth. But either way, I'm just excited to find out more. But that's going to be it for me for now, guys. That's it for this video. I just wanted to share some info about the Rift that you might not have been aware of. Overall, I think $600 is a pretty decent value considering what you get with it, as long as you already have a PC capable of running it. But I'd like to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'm Vile Self. Later, villains.